Hello and welcome to the Link to the Past No Major Glitches Tournament 2021 here on Zelda Speedruns. This is a Group F matchup between caznode and oase28. Our commentators are This Is Not Yoho and Doomtap. You guys can take it from here.
Alright, so yeah, it's a pretty exciting matchup. Caznode's been grinding for the 124. Oase already has it, but I guess he hadn't really been playing as much lately, so you just don't know what's going to happen in this match, and it's pretty exciting. How do you feel about it?
It should be pretty good. Caznode was on 124 pace in his last PB attempt, and he got robbed on Ganon. And Oase is definitely capable of a huge PB, so I expect pretty good runs from both players.
But should be starting in a few minutes here. They're still on the exchanging the file names situation. But one really big thing to note, you know, they're really close PBs. I think Caznode had fewer blue balls than Oase did, but I don't know. Oase's kind of... I feel like Oase's a less consistent player, but maybe that's just my...
That's the shots fired.
Well, me and him just always talk crap to each other anyway all the time, so...
Well, his old PB was technically better than his newer one, where he had 3 blue balls. If you would take the RNG into account. He has a 122 some of best, so reasonably you could get a low 124.
Oh yeah, he has a great some of best. And he loves letting us know about it.
He made fun of me until I passed him. He never said a word.
But I think Oase is currently the best player on the leaderboards and still playing on emulator. Hopefully he'll get off of it soon. Like, there's word of him getting off of it, but who knows?
I've also heard that. I'd like to see him on console just to see what he can really do with no handicap.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he's the actual fastest emulator player. I think Ari might have gotten a few 4Xs before he swapped over to the Super NT.
I thought Ari had a low 124. I thought he had 124.16 or something.
Swapped, yeah.
He was really close to 123, and then he swapped, and he had to get used to everything all over again, so...
No, okay, well... But Caznode's been doing the morning grind, doing runs and stuff. I've been excited watching him almost get 124 a few times. He's real close for it.
You get to wake up every morning and see an old-timey movie, and him on 124 base.
If you've never watched Caznode stream, he has a very interesting split background. Just put it that way.
It actually looks like he turned it off for this, unless it's not playing yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, I have just sent them off. We should be starting in about 30 seconds or so.
Alright, so yeah, they're off. And now, the most exciting part of the game, escape. We're gonna get the secrets of getting a sub 550 escape from 123 player Doomtap right now. Go.
I haven't golded escape in over a year, and I barely have a sub 550. I think you're more likely to get the answer from Oase if you watch him.
That is true. The secret might be playing on a PS4 controller. Not completely sure. Oase does play on a PS4 controller, which is also a unique thing about his gaming.
I've tried that. It didn't work for me. So there isn't much going on in the first two splits here. It's just mostly small movement optimizations and RNG reading. Most people watching probably already know that. Yeah, and
just hand pain, man. That's really, before you get the boots, just everything hurts.
Aspirin and whatever else you can use to relieve the pain.
That's why most of us will just not reset this stuff. Oase, on the other hand, is a heavy escape resetter, man. He loves it. Like, he has a really great Master Sword time, and he obviously, it's paid off for him doing all these resets. He has a 547 gold, which is insane.
He already just beat my my best castle entry time. Excuse me.
Yeah, fun RNG for caznode on the left there. In the guard hallway. I just love when you're always scared of the big sword guy flipping on you.
I like watching the world record holder. He'll just reset before he even gets to the guards. When he sees the guy facing right, he just resets. Caznode had a little bit of a muff up on the spin. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It sucks, but, you know. I'm personally of the opinion that escape just doesn't matter. You just can't. It's easy to care a lot about escape because it's first, and, like, it's the first place where you're going to make a mistake and lose time. But you're also, like, I don't know, we lose less time in escape than we do in probably any other random dungeon and keep playing, so...
Well, to put it in perspective, my PB Eastern and escape time is the same as Caznode's, so it doesn't matter too much, but it helps.
Yeah, I mean, mine's like 4 seconds behind Caznode, so... But yeah, Oase putting the jets on for escape on a pretty good pace.
It's also worth noting that emulator runs slightly slower than the actual console. So even if he's pulling ahead, he's even doing better than what he looks because he's losing some FPS.
Yeah, it's just frames. I don't know. Does emulator get the same kind of, like, text, less lag on text that, like, the classic does?
I don't believe so, but I honestly have no idea. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Great informative commentary from the commentary duo here.
You don't know, just look it up yourselves.
I mean, all I know is that I complain about the classic all the time and the text lag. Like, wow. them getting some great sub
5 Eastern is free.
Some cheap frames, yeah, man. Oase got a nice pattern, and Caznode did not get a nice pattern in the snake gamble. Oase is going for the friggin' snake gamble.
I thought about doing that, but I mess it up equally as much as I mess up the other strat. So
yeah, I don't know.
There's no right answer.
A little bit of, I don't know what you'd call that, an Oregon key rat? Maybe not a Seattle key rat?
I don't know my states, so it's a Northwest Territories key rat.
Yeah, what would that be in Canada terms?
I don't know. I don't know the Western provinces. I don't even know my own.
Oh, caznode gets the rat frames. So that, if you don't know, by slashing there and being in this push animation when caznode comes through the door, he gets to save around 70 frames or whatever on text lag because the shield doesn't show up and isn't being drawn.
Yeah, that's one of the newer finds. I think it's probably close to 2 years old now. I could be mistaken, but I don't think we knew about it for a while. We knew about if you enter Sanctuary with 1 heart, you also got a similar effect.
Yeah, so every time you mess up escape and have no health, you get a little back. It was worth it.
It's the compensation prize. We won $10 at the beauty contest.
Yeah, and they both got Saint card, so I'm not sure anyone skipped it so far in the tournament. I'm not completely sure, but I don't think anyone has so far.
No, I wouldn't expect it. Between tournament nerves and whatever else can happen, I think it's going to save more time than it will lose just by grabbing it. Maybe in the finals or like the semifinals or something, but even then, I don't think it's worth it personally.
I mean, I thought about it. If I was like outmatched, seriously, I would think about skipping Saint Cart and just YOLOing everything.
Yeah, but the counter argument to that is, you know that your opponent has to mess up for you to win, so maybe just take it safe. It's hard to pick the right answer.
Yeah, that's fair. Caznode right now is about 5 seconds behind Oase. Oase got a 550 escape, and Caznode got a 555, so...
They both had really solid Eastern entry times. Oase with a 39, and Caznode with a 38 with the rat frames.
The Stalfos room still confuses me on how it works. Like, I just do the movements and get out of there, but...
Yeah, I don't actually know anything.
Yeah. I don't actually understand how it works.
I don't do it quickly either. I make sure, I'm very deliberate.
You just throw the pots and you don't move down enough, and then only 2 Stalfos will spawn. Like, there's some people probably in the chat that don't realize that there's like 5 dudes in that room that are supposed to spawn. I realize it because I messed it up in the speedrun, not from like a casual play or something. Just
once you miss the first spot, you know it's over.
Yeah, like going down to the bottom corner and stuff, like trying to slash him for yeah. The big key boost. Oase missed the pot switch. I'm not really sure how he missed it, if he was too low or something when he stopped, but he grabbed a heart and went for it again. I mean, yeah, I said Oase, right? Not Caznode. I'm going to keep mixing up their names, I'm pretty sure.
In alphabetical order, dude.
Yeah, man, letters aren't the greatest for me.
What about numbers?
Oh, that's even worse. Oase has numbers. I'm just gonna call him the numbers guy.
You used to have more numbers. You cut some off.
Yeah, they beamed it up after Oase kind of messed up the big key skip, even though you're not really skipping the big key. They just almost got the exact same cannonball energy, it looked like. That was fun. What would you do if you saw 2 racers just get the exact same RNG through their entire run?
I don't know. What could I do? Do I just...
Well, I mean, would you be surprised? Or I would not say, like, would you call the police or something? I'm just like...
I would definitely be surprised. I'm not sure how the cannonball room actually works. Like, I don't know if each door has an individual chance for the cannonball to shoot out.
I don't know. You every once in a while you get that one where it's just shooting the entire time. You just have a wall of cannonballs coming at you.
I've had the same one shoot 8 times in a row, and then I left the room, so I don't know if it was continuing or not.
But anyway, the run can actually start, and by run, I mean boots. That's a hilarious pun, right?
That's... I didn't laugh, but I smiled.
But anyway, yeah, we're getting the boots from Eastern Grandpa. Now we gotta go get a book and go to desert. We get to do our first great fun glitch, spin speed, coming out of Eastern. It's a 1-frame trick that will probably, will just lose you time, except when you just go fast. It feels good getting it, but...
I definitely miss it more than once per run, and it's infuriating, because most of the time it doesn't save enough time to warrant going for it again.
Yeah, but it feels great when you get it. You're going super fast, but... Oh my god, I have this entire mental routine I try and go through to try and get the... Oh, they're both going for the pre-library spin speed, and they both got it. Basically synced here.
And one thing worth noting, I don't believe Oase got an arrow drop in Eastern, and caznode got 2, so he has a little bit of an advantage there. He can either skip a pot in desert or just max out his arrows.
Oh god, Wayne's asking for numbers in the chat. We just talked about it. I don't know letters. I don't know numbers. I don't know. It's one and a number.
Your answer is in another castle.
It's 100% because it just happened. That's a probability, right?
Yeah, every RNG is the same likelihood. Either it happens or it doesn't.
Okay, there's a PSA. Running past that cactus is not called the cactus dash. Just in case you thought it was. That's not a cactus dash. That's just dashing past a cactus. Cactus dash is actually like a 1-frame exiting desert that you won't see anyone but crazy people do. If you see someone do the actual cactus dash, you'll know it, because they will reset immediately afterwards because they'll run into a cactus.
It's not that hard, but definitely not worth it. It doesn't even save very much.
I mean, I don't even do the Gelman dash, so that's already like that's already a full step past something I don't do. Alright, another nice RNG thing that will, I don't know, this costs like a half a second or a second. If you get the bad RNG, Oase gets hit, and caznode just gets the dash through. Oh, Oase got hit twice. Oh no, dude.
Double whammy. That's actually pretty infuriating too. Especially if you're on a good desert pace. There's not that much that can go wrong.
You kind of feel like you kind of feel like you could have gotten it, but then you get hit, you start questioning yourself. Did I dash late? Was it just a bad RNG? What's going on? Do you think Oase is going to get the arrows before Landwell?
Normally I would say no, but I'm not sure in a race setting.
Normally Oase would have reset way before now. Like if this wasn't a race.
I wouldn't get them, I don't think. It's just that I don't know how to do the movement properly, and I get owned. I just try to have a good fight instead.
Yeah. Well, I was like, okay, I'll just get the arrows in Bonk Cave after Hera, but now I've been bullied out of ever getting those arrows now. I still don't know the movement to get these arrows, and I forget to do it half the time I need to, but I'll just dash up there, get hit by the Igor a couple times, and then get it. Alright, Kaz is doing the hot Yuzu strat, going down so that the popos stay frozen. You don't have to worry about the RNG of it. I didn't see what it was.
He did the other route, the normal thing. Surprised that wasn't discovered sooner, but it is so unintuitive. Going the absolute wrong way you want to go to get a better result.
That's so nice. I used to get shot in the face by that BMOS all the time. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a 3 from Kaz, and I guess a 3 from Oase too?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oase had a mid. I think it was a mid 3 cycle.
Yeah,
He killed
Kaz
the
had
third one on the first phase.
Yeah, Kaz didn't kill the third one until the third cycle, so a little bit slower.
Still pretty even.
Yeah.
What I expected.
Yeah, the synchronization going on here is like messing with my brain. I don't know if you've ever seen those, like, I don't know whether it's done anymore, but those like split frame 3D scenes where you wear like wear glasses that would hide half the screen from each eye.
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
no idea. Alright, well. Maybe someone understands. I don't know. This is old stuff. There we go. Someone in chat understood what was going on. Thank you, Sleepy, for making me look a little less crazy.
I think he's just saying that to make you feel better.
Wow. Like, I thought that's what, like, there was some Google thing that I thought did that too. But anyway, we're going to Death Mountain. And nothing bad has ever happened on Death Mountain.
It's basically a free segment. See, look how free it is. It was for Oase.
So Oase went ahead and lost his heart earlier, so now caznode gets his turn of losing a heart, right?
He has to pay the toll.
Oh, caznode came out clean. Oh no, Dead Rocks are ruining Kaz's day, man. Oase is just gliding through. Anyway, this is a good demonstration of why Death Mountain is great. Just great. They were literally synchronized, and then caznode just got bad RNG, and now they're not anymore.
I'm not sure if either player does boom strats in Hera. They save a marginal amount of time, and they're considered more difficult, but...
Well, here's a real question. You know I'm gonna ask it. You know you're gonna hate me asking about it.
I don't know.
Pot spin speed. Do you think either of them do pot spin speed strats?
No.
Oh. Actually, Oase does a strat where he dashes through the last tile
I think it's like
towards a door.
I think it's a hundo strat or something. It might be faster. I don't know. I think...
I tested it. It was not faster.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, maybe it was faster for him.
On Kazno's side, we're seeing the downside of the boom strats, failing them repeatedly, losing all the time they could possibly save. That's why most players opt not to do it.
But he had an easy way through that second room, so it was all worth it.
Yeah, that's why I switched. That room used to... You get knocked out of your dash, then you lose a second and a half. I can just pull my hair out, and there isn't much left, so I need to conserve that.
Yeah, oase is down to 2 hearts versus the 5 on Caznode's side.
You think Oase will do the early bomb jump?
I don't think he'll do the early bomb jump.
I think he will.
You think he'll do the early bomb jump?
He's gonna grab the heart. He's gonna do it. Oh no.
He hit the switch.
Oh no.
This is a new oase. Hashtag new oase. Get it in chat, guys. Already did the early mint? Nah, he didn't do early bomb jump.
Double spin setup.
Oh, Kaz got the arrows. Man, Kaz is getting richer on arrows, and Oase is just stuck. Like, he had a good fight from Lambo, so he's got 10. He's good to go, but... Jeez, going out of Hera with 22 arrows.
Yeah, you can do the beam strat in Aga Tower that saves like 15 frames. At least 4 arrows or something. Definitely worth it.
I'm never learning that, because if I ever have enough arrows to do it, I don't care. I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to keep those arrows, man.
Oase taking it pretty safe. He probably just doesn't want to lose the race at Moldor. Which is reasonable.
Yeah, for sure.
Caznode had a good fight.
Things can happen. Caznode did have a good fight. These are both good Heras, good Light Worlds from them. Now, if I was Caznode, I would stop and I'll get the arrows in the cave, man, just to let them know. You got all the arrows. You're done. You're done for the rest of the game on getting arrows. You go in there. You do bow aga. So optimally, you can if you go into Lambo with 30, you can come out with a lot of arrows and you have a good fight. Caznode had a pretty good fight, so that's really where all the arrows came from. Then he got a drop.
He's also set up for the 10 drop in pod if he does the regular mimic strat.
It's funny, Oase is actually, I guess, ahead of his PB right now, and Caznode is behind, but in the end, Oase has the better PB, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, luck is definitely a large factor in the outcome of your run.
Light World just doesn't matter. Until it does.
There's not many players that can say their best run is a PB if you don't include RNG.
So they've done the 2 tree pools. They've got the rupees for pod now. We're going to Aga's Tower. At the top of that tower is a wizard that ruins everyone's life that plays this game.
Sometimes he does.
I don't know, man. On a long enough time scale, your life gets ruined no matter what.
Even when it goes well, you feel bad because then you have to play a good luck run and not.
Well, yeah, not like you get the good luck and you're like, oh man, this is it. I finally got it. Yeah, I finally got the good luck. I'm ahead. I'm really nervous. Oh god, I just missed hammer jump. It's over.
I just missed the spin speed on.
Yeah.
Twice.
It always. Yep. It just goes like that, man.
Not only is the boss of this dungeon terrible, but a lot of the rooms are pretty bad too.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of RNGs. We're seeing caznode get ruined by the maze.
Oase is also not.
Oh, yep. Oh, he's getting ruined by. Yep, there's just ruining happening in the maze.
Ideally, you can serve teams here, and it speeds up the rest of the dungeon. We won't get to see that.
Ideally, you don't get, like, the guards don't just randomly decide that they know that you're there, man.
Didn't even do anything to alert them. They just.
The friggin' Master Sword tipped him off, dude. He's sending word ahead. He's coming. He can bust through now. Kaz doing the 5-arrow strat, and I never know what to call that room. So one of the weird things, every time I look at caznode splits, I'm like, oh my god, he's friggin' insane at Aga, but he splits in, like, where no one else does. Like, when the princess gets zapped, I think that's when he splits, so...
I understand it, but I also hate it, so...
Yeah, he just split. I don't know, man. Alright, where are you?
There's a 6-second difference between the two runners, so everything we've done so far means nothing. We just get a chance to play the game.
You just get to roll the dice. Kaz has already got one. Oase's got one now, too. I'm gonna try and count both at the same time. It's not gonna work. They both got 2. Oh my god, keep it synced! Keep it synced! I can count! Oh no! Oase, how could you? Alright, now they're both up to... Nope, never mind. Oase brought it back. It's 4-3. Oase is winning the blue ball match. And by winning, I mean losing. 5-3. And Kaz is out.
So, yeah, Kaz is at 3. Oase
6.
Maybe
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh
wait,
no,
no.
that is...
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's 7. I must have missed one. I
Oh,
told
no.
you I was not going to be able to count it.
I didn't even
Oh,
try.
wait. I don't even know.
Oh.
I don't know. He's up to like 15, 17. I don't know, man. I think his emulator broke. He needs to freaking call somebody.
Let's look in the race room and see if he said anything.
He did not. I'm sure he said something, but it was not in the race room.
This rupee say 123, but the blue balls say 126. Caznode has a reasonable pace coming out of the light world. Not what you'd like to see, but it's playable.
Alright, so yeah, I guess that was just a lot. Oase got a lot. I'm not doing the math.
Chat's saying it was 8.
Chat
so
says 8. I'm gonna believe chat. Like 3 of you said it.
that's,
No one else. Everyone else, start putting your numbers in chat. Your guesses in chat. How many blue balls did Oase get? Start the prediction mods. Well, it's a nice, comfy Dark World for Oase. A little unfortunate. He's coming out about, I don't know, 46 seconds behind caznode now.
it's pretty rough. It's not insurmountable, but it's really tough.
I mean, this is one of those where Kaz is probably going to have to make a mistake for Oase to catch up, but, you know.
One catastrophe is enough. Or multiple small catastrophes.
I don't know, like 37 warps. Will 37 warps do it? I guess.
Has no getting the bomb drop from the enemy that I don't know his name.
Bari.
So part of the reason we do this route through Pod is to collect as many bombs as we can. The one that caznode just got is very inexpensive to pick up. It's almost literally free. And we need bombs for the run later, so it works out really well.
I'm not completely sure, but I think Kaz might do double pot hammer jump.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Alright, now on Kaz's side, we're going to see how he does on the hammer jump. Yeah, he did double pot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! It looked like he was on it, but maybe he was worried about being too close to the bomb or something.
Wow. It's the first time anyone's ever messed that up, so... write it in the history books. Alright, he's got it this time. It's part of what Oase needs.
Yeah, a little bit of time given back for Oase to catch up.
Roughly 20 seconds, because he failed it quite slowly as well.
And that bomb situation is a thing for him now, kind of.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose another second, I guess, if he remembers to get the bombs and thieves. I don't know. Well, I guess he got lucky. He got the drop, so he didn't have to worry about it.
Isn't this normal to leave a 6?
Yeah, he got the drop. He wasted one falling. Yeah, okay. Listen, we've already discussed numbers. Can't do it.
Let's not discuss the statue push.
Oh man, that was. I don't know. Okay, 0 to 10. Oh, we got the 10 drop too. Jeez, this dude is rich at arrows, man. He is going to open up a shop.
See, you can skip all the restock stuff until Turtle Rock, if everything goes normally.
Just get the one you actually run literally right next to one swamp, and you're pretty good to go for.
Well, he'll still have 28 arrows then, so he gets the 5 in thieves.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, well, we're gonna see Bowl Cold Stare. Meanwhile, Oase has the meager 6. The game is not happy with Oase tonight, I guess. It gave him, I don't know, 300 blue balls and no arrows.
Caznode had a reasonable fight. It was a little bit slow, a little bit safe. I don't think Oase goes for the spin speed setup.
Yeah, he's pretty grumpy about new things.
He just prefers to run directly into helmets. No, there's a few players that don't like the new strat, which is reasonable. But it's because they're so good at the other strat that it's not worth it to change.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was quick to change. I am terrible at this boss fight.
Oh yeah, I switched immediately. Oase did have a good fight.
Yeah,
pretty good RNG.
Only the one mistake.
Yeah, just ramming himself into the mask. That was a timing deboost.
A certain
Set him up. I mean, I think Spin Speed Helma was the best tech found in 2020, personally.
I think it's great. I don't know. I can't even do the fight without it, so that's how much I enjoy
I
it.
couldn't really do the fight before without it, so this is just great. Alright, so it's looking like about a 23-second difference between Kaz and Oase right now.
It's no longer insurmountable.
Yeah, it's not insurmountable. And just a few bad splits or whatever for Kaz, and there you go. Alright, will Kaz get the quick warp?
Didn't look like it.
No,
I couldn't
that
tell.
was certainly not. I think he might have been on the pixel and just YOLO'd.
I thought he was one short, but I couldn't tell. for
Yeah,
sure.
it was hard to tell.
It's hard to tell with the most players look at the right side of the screen, and I'm not sure if the cropping's perfect on the restream, so it's hard to tell.
Oase also did not get the quick warp. So we're 0 for 2 on quick warps.
8 frames.
And just in case anyone's wondering, the way that you warp between the light world and the dark world, if the camera's in a certain position, you save about 34 frames or so. So when we try and walk into warps or do mirrors, we're trying to almost like 1 or 2 pixel perfect positions. It's a 2 pixel window that we're going for normally. So
Some of them are free, and some of them are free to go for. One we just went past was free to go for, but they both missed it.
yeah, see, like the way that Kaz entered that warp there was to set up for the quick warp. Yeah, we've activated the flute. We're heading to Thieves.
Lost.
Oh man, he's pull it, dude. Pull it, dude. That happens to me all the time, and I think it's when you don't just wait a frame before pressing A, when you're just rushing it. I'm not.
That could be it. I'm not positive. I go slow, so that doesn't happen to me. Lost, I got the skull bush after the portal, which loses roughly a second, but at least when you get it, you know you won't get it somewhere else. Or
That's like such a terrible thing to say, though.
Well,
At least you won't get it somewhere else, but
I mean, you could get it in Skull Woods with a bee or a bush guard. and
yeah,
then-
but most of the time you don't get it at all. So it's a curse on you either way.
Coming up on the Hellway, hopefully caznode can get the God Pixel and good RNG using the menu buffer.
Oh, use the menu
it's
for it.
free.
That's nice. Yeah, that's free.
I'm sure Oase's will be just as nice.
I don't know, man. The game is cursing Oase, so I'm guessing bad RNG is going to happen here. Oh, he just got the good RNG there. I like that RNG. He's getting the good RNG here. He hits the pixel. All right, he did it.
Poggers.
Oh no, you just said poggers out loud. Oh no, dude.
I'll never do commentary in this town again.
I'm just so sad.
I pretty solid dungeon for both players so far. Oase had a little bit of struggle on the overworld, but dungeon's been super nice.
Yeah, hasn't been any real bad RNG or anything for him. None for caznode either. Oh no. That's why I do not dash in the cells. Because it's inevitable that you're just gonna ram your face into a
I didn't
into a
dash.
rock.
I didn't dash until we started the All Dungeons tournament, and then you sort of had because you couldn't afford to slash ponies twice. Is this fight right?
Yeah, looks right.
Oh, I'm losing my mind.
Maybe that one right. That looked maybe slow.
I don't know. I thought blind was too high.
Yeah, the second one he was slow. Like I think he might have gotten B my frames or something.
It's blind. This fight is a scripted fight.
This fight is a scripted fight, but beams will sometimes spill ink all over the script. On the other hand, Oase has a great fight.
Yeah. You can judge the quality of the fight by how far outside of the light blind is on the left side. That was pretty good.
Alright, so 7-12 thieves for Kaz. I think Oase had a quite good thieves.
He had a 3 flat entry, but I didn't see any mistakes in the dungeon itself. Well, alright, maybe a couple. Still decent.
707
He saved
from
time.
Oase. So yeah, he is definitely clawing back some time. We're down to a 17-second gap. Oase is doing his best area impression, I guess.
He loves adversity.
Oh, Kaz is doing freaking Grandpa Smiths. Gross.
He's the only player that hasn't adopted the newer, easier, faster strat.
It's just so old, man. I can't deal with it.
It's 2017 all over again.
Call it Boomer Smiths, man. That's what I do. Oase, on the other hand, you see the strategy difference where the mirror is being placed. Now caznode gets to kind of mirror in the exact right spot in the door so that he just gets sucked into the door.
Yeah, the biggest benefit to Oase strat is you don't have to lift any rocks, and it's very hard to throw a rock frame perfectly after lifting it, so you lose time.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the strat. It's
No,
just
it's fine. It's just hard.
I don't want to do it, man.
Now,
I
this
can't
strat
deal.
coming up. Oh, we have one fence dash.
All right, we got a fence dash. It looked like he almost bonked on the bushes afterwards, but
It doesn't matter.
You
You got
nudged
the
in
fence
there.
dash.
I don't know, man. If you bonk on the bushes, you're like, yes, you fly so high, your spirits are so lifted from getting fence dash, and then you're just, it's over.
Oase gets it as well.
All right, yeah, we're in
They
there.
both save 38 minutes each.
All right. Is Mummy Statue your worst room in the game?
I think it's number 3 for me personally, but I don't disagree with other people's arguments.
All right, fair.
I think Moth is the worst room in the game.
All right, fair. You might be a little sore about that from earlier, though, man. I don't know. I don't know whether you're looking at it from a distant perspective.
Oase got bullied a little bit in the mummy statue. Buddy got the arrow drop, which
Yeah.
wasn't needed, but very helpful.
Oh man, every arrow is needed in my mind. You say wasn't needed. I say you needed every one of them.
Well, now he can... I don't know what he can do. I shouldn't have said anything.
He can get one in swamp and he'll be good to go. One pot in swamp. And you know he doesn't need arrows in swamp or bombs in swamp because he does the worst shopping imaginable.
I thought we weren't calling it shopping anymore.
I mean, what are you gonna call it? He does the worst getting the items that are required to beating the game in optional order as possible. I don't know, man.
Rolls right off the tongue, dude.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I missed what caznode just did. It looked like he got the key dash from the right side, but I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I also missed it. I'm too busy thinking about this shopping situation. What do you call it? It's just shorthand. Shopping is such an easy word to say, man. Purchasing. Oh.
Alright, show me the worst room in the game. Alright, that was pretty good. I'm embarrassed now.
Well, you had the top left thing going on for you in your turn.
Yeah,
race,
and the
so-
truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, if you hit Moth into the spikes, she doesn't take damage. It overrides your sword damage because of poor programming. And
But-
they both struggled a little bit, but it was...
Yeah, there's a great way that we get around that by just poke dashing our hearts out.
Yeah, sometimes...
There's a lot of things in boss fights are just really just do a poke dash. It saves it. Oh, trust me, Kostler. Go back and look at Doom's VOD from earlier today in the Moth fight. Things happened, man. It was a rough time.
It was the majority of my time lost within my run. I did a lot of bad things. We're still at a 18-second deficit for Oase. I don't think it changed. I think they had the same skull split.
Yeah. Around the same. But it's okay. Nothing can happen in Ice Palace at all that's bad.
It's basically a free split. Just kidding. The entire dungeon and the overworld is garbage.
The overworld will fold into the dungeon and just ruin everything. It's like a set of cards that will collapse on you in a second. Luckily, caznode didn't get lottoed. Lottoed is what we call getting hit by the rope on that screen, which can just happen sometimes. If you lose a heart, you don't have beams. And beams are good because jellies like to electrify, and you can't slash them while they're electrified, but you can beam them while they're electrified. So Kaz did the old quick fish with the setup.
Very nice. I've missed it the last 3 times I've attempted it, so that feels good.
Oase did not do the quick fish. I mean, I don't do the setup or whatever. I feel okay not doing the setup.
neglected to mention how difficult Zora's domain is.
Oh yeah, I was just watching him do it because it is an impossible friggin' screen, and I'm just trying to get tips, man, because I need help. I need help. Just contact me on the ALTTB Discord, in the tourney Discord. Just let me know. Can you help me with that screen? Or this whole overworld, really. They both got the same Zora RNG. They both had the slash there, right? There, we're seeing the benefit of keeping beams right there in Ice 2. They're both lit up. Shocking. And he just beamed them and said, no thanks. Got the key and left.
I think Oase sees a little bit of time on that overworld and getting the bomb drop. Ice 2.
Oh my god, he's got so many bombs. I think he has more bombs than he needs for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he just gets the hook pot and swamp and then decide from there.
Now you see the downside of jellies when you just get shocked. And caznode is not going to have beams for the conveyor, and that's terrible. Like, it's okay if you get good RNG on the conveyor if it moves left, but it didn't do that for me.
You prefer to have a little more control. Nice bomb jump from caznode.
Yeah, we can see on Oase side, the beam strat going on.
Oh no!
Oh, he got stuffed! Oh my god! Friggin' rejected from downtown. That's a sports metaphor. I'm not good with those. I was just thinking of NBA Jam. Okay.
Boom! Shot go up.
Yeah.
Caznode will be dropping into the cold stare fight, which, no matter which skill level you're at, is still scary. This one mistake is a really bad time.
Yeah, just a few frames where you're not on your game, and then you get puffs in your face and you're dead.
Then you back and escape.
Yeah.
Nice single boat.
Alright, yeah, it looks like everything went alright for him. He's moving on to the next dungeon. He got his pass. I guess Oase was dropping in just as Kaz was catching the crystal. Probably down to like a 15 or 16 second.
I think Velocity segment is pretty good. Well, 619, I guess, by the segment timer.
All right, now we're on the swamp, and I know that it's your favorite dungeon. I know that it's my favorite dungeon. It's a mystery. You did just gold swamp.
Or so.
Oh, it was 5 frames. All right.
It's 0.09, whatever that adds up to.
How did you feel about that goal? Did you feel that was a good performance by you?
I was disgusted.
Swamp is a mystery to me, and I think maybe to most people. This might be the dungeon that you actually get good at last. You practice Ganon's Tower until your hands bleed, but you don't practice Swamp.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, dude, he can get through that! He can't get through that! Oh no!
He's gotta go for the slope dash. Oh, too late. Well, there's another 8 seconds. Also getting the bird dash.
Alright, that was a rough... That looked like it was okay.
Get to see the caznode quick warp setup. Very nice.
Very fair.
We're actually going to get a divergence on the extra item collection stuff.
On the we're not calling it shopping list.
Oase gets everything in Swamp.
Yo, Oase gets Ice Rod here.
Yeah, Yeah, and I'm pretty sure caznode gets ice rodded.
Yeah,
TR.
I think Kaz gets ice rod and TR. I think Kaz does like normal shopping.
Normal. Some people get ice rod in Mire. It just boggles my mind.
I mean, oh yeah, they'll get ether here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't get why you would do that.
I like extra risk for no benefit.
It's funny, we did both do the shopping at one point, and we both hate it now, I think.
I always hated it. I just back when I started, there was like 2 methods, and I didn't want to do the hard method, so I just done what I thought was easier, and I hated it the entire time.
I can't believe there's a 123 player with that shopping now, both in Swamp.
Let's all criticize him. No, it's fine. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's no big deal. It's just putting a lot of stuff into one split. So. Oh, that RNG. I hate that RNG. If you can't dash cleanly through the 3, I don't even know what those enemies are called, water dudes, water bros, then you lose like a full second.
It's more significant than what it looks, because moving in the water is so slow.
Well, you gotta cut your dash and then choose whether or not you're gonna redash. Oh, and now the Stalfos all up in Caznode's way.
Ooh, no. Everybody loves Swamp House.
Oh man, he is getting bullied.
Bossy actually going for the shield despawn to reduce lag.
Yeah, I go back and forth on whether doing that is great or not. Like you gotta stop and lose frames to grab the wall, but you save 10 frames.
How much do you lose if you kick up dash dust and don't grab the wall?
Man, my AD strat in that room is the hammer dash, and I know it's the worst thing ever, but I love it all the same. Alright, so Kaz isn't doing that badly, like compared to his PB Swamp time.
He hasn't lost any time since Pod. Like he's fluctuated, but he's stayed.
Well, I mean, with the dead rock or whatever happening to him, the weirdness.
I think it was a 216 entries, but he lost some. I think. I don't know.
I mean, there's a rule. You look at your segment timer when you open the big key, and you add 3 minutes, and he was
I didn't look.
Basically on pace with his PB there. I think it was like a high 40, low 50.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I guess. This is not really what you want to see.
I don't. Has he just built in getting dead rocked into a swamp split?
Part of the shopping.
Shopping for a blue dead rock. Oh yeah, he doesn't need the arrows. I was like, oh my god, he didn't get the arrows, but yeah, he has 28, man. Oase, on the other hand, will see get the arrows in that room. Probably be good to go. Yeah.
has Caznode started going for the zero cycle? Pretty sure he has.
Yeah, caznode goes for the zero cycle now. He used to, like when he was mid 125 player, he didn't go for it. Like I was like a 126 player and I was going for it, so it was kind of shocking to me. But it's going to be kind of hard to tell where both players stand in terms of each other until basically they enter into TR, I guess.
Well, Flute's a 1. Measurement. Good
Yeah,
measure.
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Has no fluid. So didn't lose time compared to not going for it.
Alright, yeah, so he's losing a little time on his splits and a little bit rough. Swamp form.
You can see Oase attempt the same thing. Hopefully it goes a little better to make the race closer. Oh, I shouldn't have.
No.
Why did I say anything?
Oh, you did it, dude! Oh no, now he's... Okay, well... Yeah, same thing. Didn't hurt anything going for it.
I think the race is still within 20 seconds. Once you discount the desync.
Yeah, I was just gonna wait for Oase to actually split. Use the old 38-second rule for the ice rod.
I thought you couldn't do math.
I can type calculator into my Windows button, and then a thing will come up for me.
Both players are heading into Misery Fire. It's one of the, with the shopping routes they've chosen, it's one of the more reliable, consistent splits. And the only real-time difference is the small RNGs.
Yeah, so I think they should be within about 15 seconds of each other now.
Yeah, that seems
Discounting the
reasonable.
shopping differences.
I think Oase Swamp is a little better.
Low ether usage. Always walk basically to the top.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it actually matters.
It gives me a second to kind of like align myself. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's just craziness. Maybe that's just madness. Friggin' voodoo talk about trying to line yourself up for doors.
Just take the nudge.
It's like you would nudge us for sure, man. You're like, yeah, I just nudge everything, and then I'm just set up, dude. I'm on the grid, dude.
I do that in the Lost Woods. Oase had a really clean mire too. Fast mire too.
Kaz with a low 105 torches without ice rod that puts him still in the running for a low 125. He has a real good end game. Yeah, I think in real time it's about 50 seconds, but you say ice rod's about 38 seconds, and puts it pretty close.
I intended on timing it, I just never did.
I mean, I looked at the numbers, and then they leaked immediately on my brain. So. only there are video records of what was going on that we could look at and know these kind of numbers. Oh man, I thought caznode was going to get the BMOS deboost. The unicorn of the spike room. Every once in a while, the BMOS will shoot you and knock you over to the right wall. It's not really good, but...
No, you said it like it was a good thing. I was genuinely curious. I didn't understand.
If you accidentally use a fire rod shot, it's a great thing.
Well, yeah. Oase's been getting some pretty not good luck in all the small RNG parts.
He's doing okay on his spooky 1, okay on his spooky 2. That's
maybe we should have went over that glitch.
Okay, so the fire rod has 2 elements of its damage. One is the actual contact, and then there's an explosion, which uses an altitude. Oh, well. Kaz said, "I've had enough of this world." And yeah, that's a huge time loss, man. That feels bad. But yeah, the fire rod has this altitude variable it uses to determine where to place this explosion, and we kind of manipulate that using the bird and the flute to displace the explosion of the fire rod to hit the crystal switches.
It makes a ton of sense once you understand it. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Alright,
he got the second one. Yeah, he's just gonna lose like 3 seconds on not being able to do Spooky 3.
Receive 16 frames on the refill.
I mean,
he's
probably has a faster mire now than caznode after Kaz took the hit.
Kaz are looking for secrets.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Whichever one flutes the one first is ahead. That's when all the item collection of optional location syncs up.
All the secondary item acquirements. Oase had a really good mini fight. He did fire an extra arrow, and he almost died, but it was really fast.
He almost died, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Alright, Kaz basically landed at 109.30. And Oase has landed at 109.45, so yeah, about a 15-second difference between the two. Bad things can happen in TR. It's not over yet by far. You can just casually lose 20 seconds in GT just by your brain going out. So
this would be the point where I would wonder if either runner is watching the restream. Maybe.
Oh man, Kaz is him and friggin' Dead Rocks in this run are nuts, man. He is making friends all over the place.
In the words of Anders, I am tight. Yeah, the race is close enough where players could opt to start going for riskier stuff like hovering Moldorm 2 or cape spins on Ganon to try and squeeze out some seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Oase would maybe hover it, but I don't know if he's actually watching. I know that Oase has a very bad setup for multitasking, I'm pretty sure, with the emulator, so yeah. It might actually be impossible for him to play and watch at the same time.
I don't think it is, but maybe he watches on his phone or something. So we're coming up on one of the other worst rooms in the game, the chain chomps. They have very erratic. This is, I don't know, not number 1 for me.
You said Mummy Statue was number 3.
Oh, well,
is this number 2?
I don't know. Kaz got through cleanly.
Oase's kicking off those Pokeballs, man.
Uh-oh. It was looking like it was going to be a fast aggro. That would have been a very bad time.
Yeah, luckily, everything has gone fine for both. Kaz did not get the arrows there. That's not good. I think
supposed to, right?
Yeah, I think optimally.
They both are.
Oh yeah, Oase needs it to be able to get to 18.
Yeah.
But if Kaz got the arrows there, he wouldn't have to get any arrow chests in GT, so it will be a time save. So
unless he wants extra arrows for something. Sometimes I do that, but not very often.
I mean, you'd fall into Ice Armos with 30. I don't know, man. I guess he does do maybe, like, he does G4 or Arrow Strat, I think.
You could be an animal and do bow whiz rooms.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. It's not worth the extra arrows, though. Uh-oh.
They both have beams. That's a good thing. You want to be able to have beams basically through Crystal Roll Room because it saves a good amount of time.
It's easier and faster.
Yeah.
Oh, God Pokies for Oase. And the magic drop in his path. Oh my god.
Oh man. Alright.
That's what you like to see.
Closing the gap a little bit.
Riding the gravy train, dude.
It's not that Caznode had to find Pokies, I think, but
this is reasonable.
But yeah, this is looking like a pretty clean dungeon from both of them. I think the overworld was maybe a little bit rough for Caznode with his all his new Dead Rock plans he's making.
Oase got messed up in Pokemon, but he ended up hitting the fairy drop. Like, he got down left and messed it up. Got buddy beamed.
Okay, so yeah, that's
it's not that bad, but it's not good.
No, that's a good amount of time, it feels like.
Alright, it's pretty bad. Uh-oh. Somebody
no.
call TGH.
Oh no! Oh no, no!
No!
Oh god, and he's getting hit by. Oh no, dude! Oh, he made it out, man. Made it out.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Some of his health.
Uh-oh. Double whammy.
What's now? Kaz is. Oh no, Kaz has 4, or Oase has 4 hearts.
Alright, use the pod.
Use the pod. Oh, okay, he made it out. What happened there?
You can survive a hit on Tridents. Or 4 if he runs into the feet 4 times.
You boost off the spikes, man. Alright, I didn't see Caznode's Crystal Catch time, but...
I was looking, but then I forgot the number. I think it's less than 20 seconds.
We're the worst at this, man. We both keep looking at the times and then just forgetting about the times by the time the other guy gets to the point. And it's like 20 seconds or something! is terrible.
I had a big race today. Chat saying 16 seconds. Seems about right.
I don't know if I trust that number.
Well, I don't trust the person that said it, personally.
Yeah. We're gonna look at the splits. The splits will let us know. Alright, looks like about 15 seconds.
It's not insurmountable, but if both players have a good GT, it's really hard.
Yeah, I mean, if Kaz keeps a clean GT, then yeah, he's basically, I don't know, he could get screwed by Warps. He could get the 37.
Does caznode split on back crash or?
Does split on back crash.
Oh.
Wow, the disgust in that.
So I actually prefer it. I just switched to the other method for comparison.
Man, world record is a back crash split. Now you need to get with the times.
Everybody change live split, dude.
Everyone change your splits. Landing is a bad split. Back crash is speed. Also, someone figure out how to change auto splitter to back crash too, because I don't know what to do there, man.
So both players are making their way through GT. The basement is more like a puzzle type of thing, whereas the upstairs is more combat oriented. And the basement's pretty static on what can happen unless you mess up. Whereas the upstairs is more RNG dependent. Oase losing a big chunk of magic from Bob the Anti-Fairy.
Oh, no.
Spun his guts out.
While Kaz finishing the Ice Armos fight with 7 arrows. Upset. I'm a little upset. Could have skipped the chest. I always think about that, man. All I want to do is cheese GT golds by skipping arrows. It's like my goal. I've gotten to the end. Let me have it. He gets another arrow drop. Dude, he has gotten so many arrows in this run.
Pretty good mimics from both players. They both fumbled a little bit, but recovered it well.
You're a spike one. Yeah, let's see what Oase does here. He took 2 hits. I think maybe 3 hits. It was not what you want to do. Meanwhile, Oase takes 0 hits. Like 2 rooms behind now. Another thing to note is that bad gauntlet RNG can just be like a second or 2. Like a single room. Like there's a reason.
Oh my god. The dash missed both enemies.
Oh boy, okay. There's a reason that Dom's GT is like 20 seconds faster than what anyone thinks is reasonable, or 30 seconds faster or something.
Yeah, it's between what can be done and what players can do there's a big discrepancy. There's just so much that can go wrong.
Well, the RNG that you can get is so it's like impossible to get good RNG in every room.
Yeah.
But everything's been going pretty cleanly for Kaz since entering the gauntlet, so Same for Oase,
I
but
think
Oase
Oase maybe up a little bit.
yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, that is true. Kaz had about a 430 exit, and Oase had about a 427 exit from Lambo 2. Saving about 3 seconds there or something. Are we going to see Oase hover? Does Oase know what's going on? Does he know the situation?
I think he needs. Oh, never mind. I thought his magic was muffed up. But it's not.
Yeah, he recovered?
I didn't see it, but maybe he did. Maybe he got a drop.
Did we both just like zone out while he did the fairy room?
I have my eyes closed the whole time.
It could have been possible. I don't know.
Also worth noting, Casnode's health is a little bit low. He should be fine, but it does open him up for more potential disasters.
Yeah, I really just want like 5 exiting GT so that if you need to take a bad hit, you can. You don't have to like go that. Nope. Alright, he got the kill. He had some bounty room time.
They're back in the same room. Uh-oh.
Oh, Wase's doing it!
Oh, he's not.
And he undid it.
Well, it was really good until he fell.
And at like 2 tiles.
Yeah, it was really. Oh, it's getting worse. Well, I don't blame him for trying.
Yeah. For sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
I blame him for that one.
You blame him for not trying again? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Looks like Casnode's gonna get a 4-cycle Aga too. Just fine.
He's leaving with 4 hearts, so he is not bat touch safe.
No, this is not comfy.
Racing 1 race changed. The fate of 1 race changed by Ganondorf today.
Yeah.
It was a real heartbreak.
Mossy did get a 3-cycle, but I think it's up to Casnode to mess up and work it.
Yeah,
37 warps.
You fall down twice, like there's not much recovery you can do at that point. Alright, he's made it through the bat phase. So I think a lot of the real danger's gone. I don't know if Torch Glitch would actually flip this race.
Depends. I don't know. It costs quite a bit, but depends on how the player handles it. Casno going for the blue spin. That tells me he's not watching. I don't think he's watching the race. If I knew I was ahead by like this, I wouldn't have went for that.
Maybe it's just a thing he does.
Yeah, but if you miss it and you're facing up, then you... I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, he did get Torch Glitch in the end, so...
He actually has a ton of time to save on his Ganon split compared to his PB.
He got about 1 million warps in his PB.
He didn't save any of it.
Oh, well, Ganon is exposed.
GT has no disaster struck him. Unfortunate for Oase that he got 70 trillion blue balls. Put him at a huge deficit at the start.
Oase did get a huge blue ball deficit. That, like, up through, I mean, basically up through Freaking mold
Lost,
on
I got
blue.
moves, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's solid runs for both. Casnode's biggest time losses were the blue balls and the hammer zone failure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Oase's were the blue balls and the two falls. But in general, it's pretty good.
Get your GGs in chat for Oase. So yeah, it ended up being about a 40-second difference in the end. We saw in GT we were getting around 15 second difference through a lot of the rooms. So yeah, it's a real rough GT for Oase. Basically the Modem 2 falls. And yeah, we're going to see if we can get an interview with these guys. Talk about the runs.
So I'm looking at the schedule, and it looks like we don't have any NMG tournament matches left for today that are being restreamed.
Alright, that sound of someone joining. It looks like caznode is in the channel.
GG's.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. How did you feel about the run?
I'd like to preemptively apologize for having the dubious honor of the first race decided by blue ball luck.
You won't be the last, I'm sure.
Didn't we go all AD torty without getting one of those? I think somebody jinxed it.
That is true. You got only 3, and Oase got 8, 9. I don't know. Me and Doomtap both lost. Like, couldn't pay attention through the number of blue balls that Oase got. And Oase's joined us in chat. GG's Oase.
GG's.
GG's, man.
If you're saying anything, we do not hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I was saying GG. But apparently I disconnected my mic. Okay, cool.
So, were you both watching the restream? It seemed like you were.
I know, I cannot watch. I was just in chat, just seeing what people said in chat.
Yeah, I wasn't watching super closely, but I just kind of had it up in the corner so I could check between splits, scenes, and all that.
Well, the big question is, did the state of the race make you choose to hover?
Yeah, like, I think I saw someone say like 14 seconds or something. And I was like, okay, if I get it, I have a chance at coming back on this. And
Yeah,
if I don't,
think
whatever.
You might have closed some time in GT itself too, so just unfortunate.
I think the GT was fine, yeah. Like, I wasn't watching my timer either, but it felt like okay. Had I just not gone for it, I think I would have had a chance to get like a 7.0x probably.
Yeah, it looks like it. It would have been close, but I think it was there.
That was definitely one of my sloppier Dark Worlds. I had some decent splits, but I felt like everywhere I was running into walls and getting hit by stuff and just silly mistakes. I know I got nickeled and dimed a ton in Ganon's Tower.
You made a lot of friends with Dev Rock. a lot of friends with Dead Rocks, like through the whole run.
I do think that the Dead Rock I actually got blocked by in Swamp. That was a little BS, but
I thought you could get by. I was looking
I
at
would
it. Yeah. I would have kept ramming my face in that wall until something happened.
I feel like I had a decent mid game, like from pod to through ice. It was really solid. Then
you see-
Storm was fine, but I didn't get the zero cycle.
Yeah, I feel like you both had pretty good runs. It was just little things there, and then Oase just got friggin' pounded by the blue balls.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that was rough. That was really heartbreaking to
Yeah,
see.
according to my splits, I lost 56 seconds to blue balls.
I was really happy with my Light World, but I was definitely feeling the nerves in Dark World because I knew I had a lead and I knew that a single big mistake would have cost it.
You think that's what happened on Hammer Jump? Just nerves?
I don't know if that was entirely nerve. They could have just been an execution error, but because those diagonal buffers you gotta do can always be a little tricky. But I don't know. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Caznode, how did you feel about your arrow drops that you got throughout the run?
Oh, dude, that was nuts.
Drops. Yeah,
I love it whenever Red Mimic just comes in and is a bro for you and just gives you the free 10.
Yeah, it was
I did
really
well
challenging.
on bomb drops too, since I missed hammer jump but didn't have any issues with the routing.
I was really chat after Eastern, and I think I saw someone say that Kaz had like 12, and I had 4.
I left Hera with 22 arrows.
Yeah, I left Lanma with 17, which is possibly a high score.
Team Alamo was fine. Like I didn't miss that much because I had 24 entering, and I left with 10, I believe.
Yeah, you had 10.
Didn't get a single arrow drop, so that was rough. The game kind of was rude to you with the drop and the blue ball RNGs. So.
I skipped the arrow putt in the fire snake room in Swamp for maybe the first time in my life.
I was so confused until I realized you had 28. You skipped the arrow pot in TR, and I was just wondering, were you just not paying attention on the math of it and just thought you had enough, or did you want to have like extra arrows in GT? Because you had 20 TR, and I think like you could have skipped any arrow chest in GT.
Yeah, because well, I didn't want to go for the arrow chest in bombable floor in Ganon's Tower because I knew that because that's risky and that's the kind of thing I would blow if I'm feeling nervy and could really cost me. And yeah, I guess it's for as far as the arrow pot and T-Rock goes, I was just like I knew I had enough, so I was happy.
All right, yeah, that's fair. So, I guess this is the second match of you guys' group. Oase moves on to 2-0. Wait, okay, Oase is 1-1. Listen, man. I already said I can't do names or numbers.
I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah, nothing I say is official. No one pays attention to me. So, yeah. So now Oase is 1-1. Caznode's 1-0.
So it's just caznode and Korek, and then all of the Buddha matches remaining.
All the Buddha matches, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, the Buddha matches are going to be async.
Oh baby.
Well, unless you guys have any final thoughts on your runs, I guess that's about it for us.
Yeah, I'm
GG's
good.
again. Yeah,
I'm good. I'm going to go decompress.
I'm gonna go rewatch the race. Like, I didn't watch it. I was just reading chat, so I want to see what's happening.
Yeah, thank you guys for the race, and yeah, congrats Kaz on the win, and GG's Oase.
GG's on the race. It was fun to watch.
Hey.
Thank you, and good game. I'm glad it was enjoyable.
All right, so it's time to wrap things up here. This is the last No Major Glitches match tonight. We've got let's see, 2 on the restream schedule tomorrow. One at 1 p.m. between Blaine and Gem in Group C, and one at 5 p.m. Eastern, Group D, Fox Lisk versus Matt7898. We also have a lot of other stuff going on ZSR tomorrow, starting with the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Weekly Race and a Skyward Sword Randomizer Tournament race, both at noon Eastern. Another Skyward Sword race at 3 p.m. Eastern. Oracle Anniversary Showcase race also at 3 p.m. Eastern. Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard NA Weekly at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then a Twilight Princess any % tournament race at 6 p.m. Eastern as well. And Zelda 2 Randomizer Weekly at 10 p.m. Eastern. So a very busy day tomorrow. Thank you to our runners, caznode and Oase. Thank you to our commentators. This is Not Yoho and Doomtap. We're going to go say hi to ZSR2. They are in the midst of a Twilight Princess any % race. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Oops.